Hi everyone, this is Danny and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be painting a very easy sunflower on a tiny 4x4 inch canvas. Now, let's get started. So I just started out by sketching out the sunflower with just a little circle, and I'm just sketching out the petals. I did it on a tiny canvas because I just wanted to show you how easy and simple it is to do a cute painting on something so tiny. It's so fun sometimes just to take out a little canvas and just have fun with it. So I'm just sketching that out. Put some leaves in there. But you can use whatever size you like and use these techniques on any size canvas that you have. So I'm just going around and blocking in the sky. I'm using a number 4 round synthetic brush with some cerulean blue and a little bit of white. And I'm using a very sketcherly paint stroke, nothing fancy, just scribbling it in. I mean, this painting is very sketcherly, very artistic looking. There's really nothing crazy hard about it at all. This is a beginner channel, so I try very hard to make very simple paintings for you guys. Now I'm just using a very small, I think it's a 1/4 inch bristle brush, flat bristle brush, and I'm just using some black, and I'm just stippling in or dabbing with a little dabbing motion the center of the flower. Sorry about my hand, it is in the way with this tiny canvas. Now I'm just going in with some yellow and painting in the petals. I want to do this while that black is still wet so I can kind of blend the black upward. That's what I'm doing right now, kind of blending that black inward towards the petals. It just looks more natural that way. And you just paint in with a yellow. I'm using a Cad yellow medium. And I'm still using a number 4 synthetic brush. And just paint those in, and then I'm going to go into those background, the petals that are behind, with some burnt sienna and a little bit of yellow. You just want them a little bit darker than the front petals. Paint those in. And I'm going to paint, those are leaves in the background, but they were too small. I didn't like the way they were looking, so I make it one big leaf. And then I'm painting that leaf in there with just some green, whatever green you have. I just mixed up some yellow and blue. A little bit of black to make the veins, and a little bit of white with the green. And you just sketcherly sketch in the paint. Nothing to it. Same thing here. A little bit of black at the bottom mixed in with the green. Now I'm just making it a little bigger. I did not like the way it was looking as 2 separate petals. They were too small. So now I'm just going to add another big one behind there just to balance it out just a little bit. And a little bit of black just for some depth. This isn't meant to be realistic. This isn't meant to be photorealistic at all. It's just meant to be fun and just escape the world for a little bit. Now I'm just going in with some burnt sienna and just making brush strokes, simple brush strokes upwards into the petals, mixed in with a little bit of yellow. Now I'm going in with a light yellow, just yellow mixed with a little bit of white, and just doing the same thing, just refining the edges and with easy brush strokes, just painting in. You want to leave some of that yellow underneath, you want to leave some of the burnt sienna so you can see all the tones, all the different colors that you just painted. I'm going in with a little bit of orange, tiny little bit of orange, and just streaking in some of that. Now a little bit of white and light yellow. So that light yellow that I mixed, and then I dabbed my brush into a little white and just lightening them up just a little bit. A little more burnt sienna. A little bit of white. A little more burnt sienna, darkening up the back petals just a little bit so you can see them. And a little more yellow, just blending, mixing it in, and that's it, really nothing to it. A little more white to lighten up a few of those petals. Now I'm going in with that small bristle brush again and just dabbing in some brown for like the center of the sunflower, and just kind of blending it into the petals. So everything kind of blends together and doesn't look separated. Now I'm going in with a little bit of yellow on top of the brown, very little bit, very little, not too much at all. I'm gonna switch to a small number, I think it's a number 1 synthetic round brush, just to make the dots a little more separated, not so close together, just easier to control. Now I'm going in with a little bit of orange on that bristle brush. Now I switch to actually it's a long liner brush, and I'm just putting in some orange dots, little, I guess they're little seeds in the center, and yellow here and there. Not too much. You don't want to do too much. I'm putting a few more black dots in there and blending it into the petal. A little bit more orange. It's all about layering. I know it's a little hard to see, but you'll be able to see it better with the photo at the end. Just some little final tweaks, and that is pretty much it, guys. I know this was very simple. I hope you enjoy it. Try it out. These paintings, these tutorials are made to be easy for you. Hope you like it. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, bye.